back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Nia, I am a Scottish artist. I'm on a journey of trying to start my small business. Please excuse my voice, I'm actually sick. I will cut out all of the coughing and blowing my nose from this video. But I really wanted to record this video today because it is the 31st of January. And I thought it would be really fun if I did one of these every single year and then react to them. So basically I'm recording this video and then next January I will react to this video and then talk about my new goals then, if that makes any sense. I actually don't have that much to talk about for 2024 because it was a pretty crap year. My health has not been very great. So last December I had a really bad flu and it was just absolutely awful. I had tonsillitis and a chest infection and I've never been that ill in my entire life. And yeah, it was just a bit scary, and for some reason my health has never been the same since. I've just got ill like every other month, it feels like, and as you can see I'm ill again. It's very frustrating. Yeah, I kind of feel like I wasted the year a little bit because I was just ill so often. It's also taken a toll on my mental health. Being ill so often, not being able to do things and achieve things, it kind of makes you feel really terrible. Sorry, I'm starting this video super negative, but that's just how it is. 2024 wasn't the best. However, there were some highlights that I want to talk about. The biggest highlight for me was when I went to Amsterdam in the summer. I really had to step outside of my comfort zone to do that. I went to TwitchCon and I met some friends, and honestly it was definitely the highlight of my whole year. I'm so glad that I went. I had to use my savings to do so, and I have never been able to get my savings back since then, but I think it was so worth it, and it really made me want to travel even more. If I can do that again in the future, I really would. Another thing I did this year was I quit teaching in April. So I used to teach the harp and I was just really not enjoying it at all. Like I said, my mental health hasn't been the best this year, and I thought that the teaching was making it worse. After quitting, I realised it wasn't making it worse, it was just me, because I was still anxious about other things. However, I am glad that I quit teaching because it made me focus more on my art, and I was really able to create so much art and improve my art this year, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Speaking of art, I created a little mascot this year for my brand, I guess, and I did kind of do a little rebrand and I'm really happy with how things are now. I decided on the colour purple for Nia Daydreams, and I started an Etsy this year. I'm just really happy with how my art journey is going. Something that might seem insignificant but was like a big deal to me was this year I decided to stop doing the white outlines for my emotes. When I had my really old iPad, there was no way of me drawing emotes with a transparent background, so what I would do is I would save it with a white background and then cut out by hand, like erase the sides with another app. So basically the only way I was able to save the emotes in a nice way was to have a white outline, and it kind of became like a signature for me. But then when I got the new iPad, I was like, let me try it without the white outline and see how I like it, and I actually prefer it now. It's a silly thing, but I'm happy that I decided to do that. I literally had 0 goals last year. Like I said, I was really ill at the beginning of the year. My goal the previous year was to start driving lessons, and I have been having driving lessons all year, but I keep on getting ill, so I keep having to cancel lessons all the time. Still haven't sat my driving test, but I'm hoping to do that next month. Fingers crossed I can pass. Please, please, please. Driving lessons give me so much stress, so I will be very happy to have them out of the way. And they also cost so much. I could be saving so much money without these driving lessons. So I think that really is it for 2024. Like I said, it wasn't a very eventful year. So now for 2025 goals. And this is the part of the video that I will react to next year. So, hi future me, how are you? Are you sick? Are you well? My first category is going to be personal goals. And the first one is going to be to be more healthy if I can. I mean, that might be out of my control, but hopefully I can find out why I keep on getting ill all the time and get on top of it. My second personal goal is to pass my driving test. Have I done that yet? In 2025, please say that I have. I've already passed my driving theory at this point, but not my driving test. My third goal is to build up my savings. Have I done that? One of the things that I would love to do this year in order to build up my savings is to stop buying so many clothes. I mean, I don't buy like lots and lots of stuff, but because I don't have a very big income, when I do buy things, it makes a big difference. So I'm gonna give myself like a personal goal of just like not buying any more clothes, just use the stuff that I already have. My next goal is to concentrate on learning French. I have had a really long break of learning French. I started to feel really frustrated with myself because I wasn't learning as quick as I wanted to, but I really hope that I can get back into learning. I think it's really important to me that I do. My long distance partner lives in France and they are French, so I think it would really mean a lot to them and to me if I can learn and understand their language, and it would make visiting there much easier too. My last personal goal is very personal, but I'm hoping that I can have much less meltdowns this year. If you didn't know, I am autistic, and this year I have had way more meltdowns than I usually do. I don't really know why. I really would love to have some healthier coping mechanisms and really try hard to prevent them if I can. My next category is art. My first art goal is to come out with a new original character every single month. So last year I came out with some free wallpapers. I will put them on the screen here if you're interested. This year I would like to come out with a new animal, and I already have them all prepared and I have their names and everything, so that's my plan. And maybe I can at the same time give myself the goal of getting a sticker of that character every month as well. We'll see. I don't know if that will happen, but that's my plan right now. That kind of goes into my next goal. My next goal is to have products of my art this year. I've been wanting to do this for so long and I just haven't yet. It's one, overwhelming, and two, expensive, so I've been putting it off. But this year, this is going to be the year I'm going to have products. That might include stickers, key rings, postcards maybe. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas. So fingers crossed I can make that happen this year. Oh my gosh. One coughing fit later. Sorry. My next goal is similar to the last. I would really like to have an art market. Again, I have no idea how long this goal will take me. Maybe it will take me the entire year. My first market will be at Christmas time, but that is a huge goal for me. I will obviously need a lot of items in order to do that. I would be really, really pleased if I can do that. It's quite a new idea for me, but I am really excited about it. I would also really love to build up my Etsy. I try not to have goals that kind of rely on other people. For example, I don't want to have a goal of like, by this time next year, I want to have this many subscribers or this many followers, blah, blah, blah. Because that will rely on other people. So I'm kind of going against my own rule by this, but I would love to build up my Etsy. I literally only have an Etsy so that people that don't know me find me there. So it would be really cool if I could kind of go viral on Etsy. But maybe I shouldn't have this goal because that's relying on other people, like I said, but I can always keep uploading things and keep my fingers crossed. My next goal is to finish a game, which is very exciting. I'm working on a game with Ellie. If you didn't know already, I will have the link to the trailer in the description. We have been working on the game for a little while now, but I would really like to get a lot of the work done in the next few months because we're hoping to release the game in the summer, so I'm a bit like panicked, like, oh, we have quite a lot of work to do. Hopefully we can get that done. Future me, how's the game? Oh, Jasper's trying to get into my bedroom. So my next goal is to learn how to do crochet plushies a little bit better. So in the last 3 months I have learned how to crochet and it's my new like obsession. As you can see, I've got some yarn in the background and I am just having so much fun with it. I originally started learning how to crochet so that I would stop doom scrolling, but I'm actually loving it so far. So yeah, my next goal is to get better at crocheting some plushies. This is kind of in the same category as art, but it's actually not art, it's music. So this is kind of a random goal, but I would really like to write at least 2 pieces of music for YouTube. So on my YouTube channel, sometimes I will play music that I actually wrote like years and years ago when I was a teenager. I like to write some more because it's not that great and it would be nice to do an updated one. My last goals are more like content creation goals, and they're really simple. I basically just want to be more consistent, and that obviously relies on my health. So fingers crossed my very first goal goes well because that's what I want to do. I just would love to be consistent on Twitch and YouTube. One of the things I'm going to be doing to help myself with that is doing slightly less content on Twitch. So I'm only going to be streaming there twice a week. So that's not very much, but I think that will help me be more consistent and cancel less. Yeah, that is all of the goals I have. It's not very interesting, but I'm hoping next year it will be better because I will be reacting to myself, which is kind of fun. If you want to put your own 2024 achievements in the comments and your 2025 goals, I would love to read them. Please, please, please. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a lovely new year and I will speak to you really soon. Bye!